What's going on YouTube? This is ParkerLad88 coming at you with another video for Power Rangers Battle for the Grid, and today we are going to be doing a character breakdown for the Yellow Ranger from Power Rangers Megaforce, I believe, and that is Gia. Similar to my other character breakdowns, we're going to be running through the move list, we're going to be doing some combos, and then I'm going to talk about a game plan for Gia. So, let's go ahead and get started. So as you guys can see, Gia's movement is actually pretty decent. Her walk speed is kind of slow, her run speed is okay. Her jumps don't put her that high in the air, and she's kind of slow when she's moving in the air, but, you know, that's okay. It's okay for Gia's game plan. Moving into her normal attacks, we have the standing light here. We have the crouching light. We have the standing medium, which is, I'm actually not sure if this is a projectile or not, but either way, she uses her gun. Her crouching medium is just a sweep here. She has standing hard, which covers a lot of range. Lets her use her sword tether. She has the crouching hard, which basically is a low gunshot. Moving into her aerial normals, she has air light, air medium, and then air hard. Moving into her command normals, she has about 3 of them. Her first one is going to be an anti-air gunshot. It's going to be back with medium attack. She'll shoot her gun strip in the air like this. I have not found any follow-ups for this. It covers a decent amount of range though, so it's actually an okay anti-air. She has her overhead, which is going to be forward with hard. You can use assist behind it to keep yourself safe and maybe get some combo opportunities depending on which assist you choose to use. And then of course she has her launcher, which is back and hard. Her launcher actually covers a decent amount of space. You can actually hit it from about right here, and then go into shenanigans from there. So the main normals that you're going to want to be using with Gia are going to be your heart attack, your light because it actually has the ability to cross up, and your medium as well, which that is actually new to me. And then it's going to be her low gunshot as well, which is down with hard. It actually covers a decent amount of range as a projectile. You can hit somebody from about mid-screen with it, so it's actually pretty good. And then of course the long range here. And those are going to be pretty much your main normal attacks with Gia. Going into a throw here. And then back throw. The invincible wake up. Spin to win. And then the super, which is just a giant laser chop. Alright guys, let's go ahead and start moving into our special moves. So the first special, our neutral special, is going to be this. She uses the sword tether, and it covers a lot of range. Even the second hit does. It's nice to throw out every now and again, so you can do stuff like this, just to cover some extra range. And there's really not much else to her neutral special other than that, the fact that it just covers a lot of range. She has the forward special, which does this little twirly-do right here. It's also good for covering space, also decent for combo enders. Now let's talk about her main special move. Her main special move is going to be her sword tether as a projectile. The sword tether covers a lot of space, as you can see here, and it also has the added property, if you press the special button again after you do back special, it'll actually, you know, tether her towards the opponent. This is really nice because if your opponent is sleeping, you can put in some throw mix-ups or some overhead mix-ups as well. Next up, we have our aerial special, which is just a downward tether. Now, you can't pull yourself in after this one. It's also good for covering space. In addition to using this, and then using your tether, it's going to be the special that you're using the most just to cover space in the air. It's really difficult to combo after, but it is possible. I've done it on occasion. It's just not particularly reliable. It does have a very specific hitbox, so for instance, it will go behind the opponent if you're too close to them. Even if you come down like right here, you still won't be able to hit them. So it only truthfully hits from about right here. And that pretty much does it for all of Gia's special moves. So next up, let's go ahead and start going into some combos for Gia. The first thing we're going to do is run through her auto combos. And unlike some of the other characters that I've done character breakdowns on, her auto combos actually kind of matter a little bit. Medium. Hard. And those are her auto combos. Next up, let's go into her easy combos. So the first combo that I'm going to do is actually an auto combo. In order to do this, we're going to do the first 3 hits of her auto combo, or for light auto combo. Next up, we're going to follow that up with the medium. That'll do like the second hit, I believe, of her medium auto combo. The last hit, the second hit of her hard auto combo. And then from there, we're just going to go into special, and then we're going to go into super. So you should be able to get something that kind of looks like this. And that's something that I've actually never done before, an auto combo. So that's that. Let's start going into her easy combos. So she has 2 easy combos that come to mind. They're both going to involve doing crouching light, so I like to do 2 crouching lights. We're going to do a crouching medium. The first 2 hits of her hard auto combo, which is why this auto combo is actually important. You're going to be doing this a lot in your combos. And then after that, you can either go into neutral special, or you can go into forward special. And then from there, you can cancel that into super. You just have to make sure to get used to the timing of super, just because it does have a little bit of startup. So depending on which one you choose to use, you either have to use it right away, or do the cancel right away, or you can actually wait for a little bit. So let's go ahead and do these demonstration easy combos. Number 1. So there's that one. And then there's this one. And that will do it for her easy combos. Next up, we're going to move into her intermediate combos. So the difference between her moving up to the next level of doing Gia's combos, it's all going to be about the tether and how many times you decide to loop the tether. The intermediate combos involve you looping the tether once. So there are a couple of different follow-ups that you can do for this. Once you do the tether, you're going to press the special button again, which will get you closer to your opponent. Once you do that, you'll press the light button. Now, the timing isn't nearly as strict as, like, for instance, doing Cat's Cartwheel into her light attacks. So that's definitely a good thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to do our basic light string of double crouching light into crouching medium into the first 2 hits of the hard auto combo. We're going to do that into back tether. When we do back tether, we'll tether in closer, so we'll press the special button again to move in close to our opponent. And then after we do that, we're going to press the light attack button. Once we do the light attack button, we'll do the first 2 hits of light into the medium. We'll go into the hard, and after that, we'll cancel that into special and then into super. So you should be able to get something that kind of looks like this. And that's pretty much that intermediate combo. The other thing that we can do is after we do tether, we can do tether into standing light into her launcher. Once we do standing light into launcher, we'll do a light medium to spike them back down to the ground. So you should be able to get something that kind of looks like this. And that is pretty much going to do it for all of Gia's intermediate combos. Next up, let's move into the more advanced combos. And as I mentioned before, this is going to involve you doing the tether twice. She can actually do this twice before she chooses to end her combo, and we have 2 different endings that we can do for it. What's going to happen for this one is after we do our string of double crouching light into crouching medium into the first 2 hits of her standing hard auto combo, we'll do the tether. Then we'll do light into the first 2 hits of her auto combo, her hard auto combo, again, because I believe this will give you the most damage. We'll do that into another tether, and then after that, we'll do light into launcher into light medium. So you should be able to get something that kind of looks like this. And then, of course, we have our super follow-up, where for the 3rd time, we will do standing light into the first 2 hits of her hard auto combo, into neutral special, and then we'll do that into super. So you should be able to get something that kind of looks like this. And that pretty much does it for all of Gia's combos. So next up, let's start talking about a game plan for Gia. Gia is all about fighting from a distance. For any of you guys who have played Marvel vs. Capcom 3, you remember Ghost Rider? Yeah, she's pretty much the Ghost Rider of this game. She's all about holding her ground and fighting from a distance. But just because she fights from a distance doesn't mean that she can't get in close and do some mix-ups. That's what the tether is for. The tether is nice because you can actually throw it out with assists and stuff like that, and just kind of just watch what your opponent does. If they block it, then hey, no harm, no foul. You're all the way over here. It's not like they can actually punish you for it, right? And before someone actually finds a punish for it. The other thing is, if you notice your opponent's being kind of defensive, you can just go in there, and then you can do any number of things from that. You can actually go into an attack string from there. You can go into throw, which is always a nice mix-up to do. Even when you're up close, you can actually do something like that, where you can just go this string, and then go to throw from there. But for the most part, you're just going to be doing this. And that's going to be your throw mix-up. Other than using her tether, you're also going to be fighting from about this range using the first 2 hits of her auto combo. You're going to be doing this a lot, just because it covers so much space. Another good option for her screen control is her gunshot. Her gunshot from about right here is a decent projectile. And just because you can't actually see the bullet or anything, your opponent might not expect it very much. So you have that. And then of course, there is her air special. Similar to her hard attacks, it's just another way for you to control space from the air. So once again, Gia is all about fighting from a distance. She has a couple of close options, but ideally you want to go from all the way about right here and that's how you're going to get stuff started with Gia. A lot of this, and then of course a lot of your combos will start with this. So that'll be able to get you some good damage. And that does it, guys, for this character breakdown on Gia. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll be back at you later with future videos. I'll catch you guys next time.